Hi everybody, welcome to Firewife Lawyer Mom. Thanks so much for clicking on this video. In today's video, I am going to be doing a homeschool reset. Today is Saturday and I want to try and do as much as I can to reset and have a smooth week coming up. And so I want to show you guys some of the things that I do to kind of make sure that my homeschool week is all set for me to be able to just run with it on autopilot. And there's a lot of things that I like to do on the weekend. I pick either Saturday or Sunday. Typically it's on Sunday, but today I want to try, and I have a big gap today in just that I don't have anything going on finally, so I could be able to kind of just reset my homeschool room and my homeschool tasks and get all that stuff done so that I have a smooth week ahead. I have been traveling. We were in Ohio for a week last week, and then we came back and we had a long weekend because we had Martin Luther King weekend and the inauguration and all these things that have been going on. And so it's been a little bit bananas around here, and I am just catching up with my laundry and getting everything from the trip like unpacked and all of that. But I wanted to take the time to just show you guys what I do on a weekly basis at the end of the week, either on Saturday or on Sunday. And I have a bunch of time today because my kids one of them is at dance and with my husband, and the other one is just kind of watching a movie. And so I wanted to take a few hours to just kind of reset things and show you guys what I do to get on track for the week. I thought it would be fun to film it, and I hope you enjoy this day in the life homeschool reset. So stay tuned. Okay, so first I'm going to show you guys what my homeschool room looks like right now. It is a complete disaster. Fridays we have co-op, and so we spend pretty much half of the morning, or actually the entire morning until 12 o'clock at co-op. So like my homeschool room just becomes a disaster because we have other things going on Fridays. And so I got to get all this stuff cleaned up first because I literally cannot work in a messy homeschool space. So I still have assignments on the board that I need to erase from yesterday and just like get things tidied up first, and then I'm going to show you guys what I need to do and we will go from there. All right, so it's time to get started to get this homeschool room ready for the following week. And definitely I like to start by having a clean homeschool space to work with when I am getting big projects or even just planning for the week ahead. I don't know about you guys, but on Fridays, there are just papers everywhere, things that need to be graded, stuff that is kind of just waiting to be handled or taken care of by me at some point after all of the different assignments and different things that are being done throughout the homeschool week. So I like to get everything gathered up together so that I know exactly what my tasks are going to be. And definitely it begins with a clean homeschool space. It's just good for my mental health. It's good for me to stay focused, that I know I'm starting with a clean space to begin resetting ourselves for the week ahead. I wanted to show you guys is I went to Michael's today and I found that they have a sale. Don't know if it's in every Michael's, I assume so. But if you like cardstock, if you use cardstock in your homeschool, the Recollections brand is actually on sale for buy one, get one 50% off. And these are pretty expensive. A pack like this is about $20, and I really love these. I use these a lot for our art projects, and they're just really thick, great cardstock paper, great for art. You can paint on it. It really holds paint very well. I really like this brand. So I got like the, what is this, 12 by 12 size, and then I got the other size. I will link it in the description box below. Hopefully that sale is going on, but look at this. Like, I got this one for only $10. So I bought this one for $20. The 12 by 12, 8.5 by 11 was $10. I mean, for 200 sheets of all of these beautiful colors. So go to Michael's. I don't know if it'll still be there, but check out the sale. I will link it again in the description box. So getting back to the homeschool reset, one of the things I like to do is to also get all of our supplies in order. As you guys saw in the previous clip, I have a homeschool closet that it's been a labor of love. I really love it because I have all of my homeschool supplies organized there, and it's just stuff that I've collected over the years that has helped me with my homeschooling. And so one of the things that I like to do as part of my homeschool reset is to get all of our supplies and things back in order. One of the things is that when we are homeschooling throughout the week, everybody is using pencils and pens and taking stuff out of the homeschool closet and just all over the place. So I like to get everything kind of put back and situated. When my children need different supplies, they have those supplies for the next week ahead. I also have this white table that I purchased a couple of years ago. I bought it on Amazon, and I really wanted white because I just felt that it would brighten the space, but I kind of regretted it after a few months of having it because it does get very dirty easily with pen mark or with dry erase. We use a lot of dry erase boards for our learning, and it always is getting super, super dirty. So I have to always go by with a white eraser and get all of the markings out because all the markings just drive me crazy. So I do that once a week just to get things kind of looking clean and fresh again. I also like to go through my children's books and notebooks in their texts and kind of organize things in their cubbies. These are their work boxes, which I will link in the description box below. They usually are homeschooling in different areas of the house, so they can take their work boxes with them with all their supplies. And these are just simple craft boxes from Michael's that I purchased a few years ago, and they are pretty durable. They last a pretty long time. I also like to pull out the books that I'm going to be checking and grading. So anything that needs to be graded for the week, I pull it all out and I set it on piles, which you guys will see in this video soon. Just kind of organize things and make sure everything is in its place so that when the new week starts, everybody can go to their books and have everything where it needs to be. Now, sometimes I make my kids do this at the end of the week so that they can learn responsibility. But for this week, it was just a really hectic Friday for us because we have co-op, and so our mornings are pretty much taken up with that. I will do a separate video on our co-op. I have had some comments and questions about what our co-op is like and what we do and how it is, what it kind of does. It's actually a co-op that I started with my dearest friend. She and I had a vision for a community that we can build authentic friendships with. We were in a co-op previously and it didn't really work for our families. It was not really what we wanted to have as far as a community goes. So we decided to start one ourselves. And so we have our co-op Fridays, and we just have had such a great time bonding with the families that are in our co-op. And I will definitely do a separate video. If you are interested in starting a co-op, I definitely recommend that you do, because it is just been such a blessing for us in our lives and for all of the families that we've met, and it's just been a great experience so far. All right, so my homeschool room is looking much better. I finished cleaning it up, and just having a clean space always helps me with my mental health and with focus on the tasks that are to come. And so I just feel so good that I was able to vacuum and wipe the table from all of the pen marks, crayon marks, painting, all the stuff that we do throughout the week. And so now it's kind of ready for the next week to come. We like to start with a clean space for the beginning of the week. And so that I got done. So now I'm going to show you guys what's on the to-do list for today. I always pretty much do the same thing every weekend. I always like to pick a day, either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, to get these things done. And so just wanted to show you what my to-dos are for the week. Like to write everything down just to know. Now, doesn't mean I'm going to get everything done. Some of these are things that I do on a weekly basis. Other things are just kind of projects that I'm working on that I try to do a little bit each week to advance that project. I like to lay everything out of what I need to do. And so I separate everything into piles. So these are just things that I need to grade for each of my children. I pretty much caught up with my 7th graders grading, but I have a couple of things that she got done yesterday that I want to make sure are graded and ready to go. And then I have a bunch to grade for my 3rd grader. Now, the reason why I like to grade prior to the week beginning is because during our morning meeting, I like to go through things that I see that they're getting wrong multiple times throughout their assignments. I like to take those things that they are getting wrong consistently, because again, I don't do grading, but I do require 100% accuracy. And so what I like to do on the weekend is to kind of have everything graded, and then I take notes on what are some of the pages. I like to mark the pages with tabs so that throughout our morning meetings the following week, I can actually go through these different books and things in their curriculum that I want them to be able to notice things that they got wrong, so that they can be able to correct them. And then any questions that they have, you know, why they got them wrong, something they may not understand, we go over it throughout our morning meetings throughout the following week. So that really helps to keep everybody accountable, myself accountable, and them as well. So these are all of the books, all the things that we need to get done. Now, this is not part of their curriculum. This is actually, I teach religious education at my church. So I have this here because I do need to plan my lesson for tomorrow, so that I have there. That's something that I normally don't do on the weekend. I normally do that on Wednesdays, but got really busy this week. So I do have religious education to teach tomorrow. So I got to get that planned first and then go on to the other things. And then here is just some more things I have to grade. So I just like to bring all of this out, bring all my answer keys out, and then just sit down and get all of it graded. And then here is something that I work on throughout the year, and I create, and I think this is a great idea, but I've never seen it done, but I came up with it myself. So what I like to do is for my 3rd grader, because she does struggle a bit in math, and so what I decided to do is her Saxon, we do Saxon math with her, and her curriculum breaks down each of the math concepts into all of the lessons, and it does a really good job of that. And it does also offer a lot of repetition. So it is a spiral approach to math, which I have really loved about Saxon math. And I did a separate video on Saxon math, and I could link it in the description box below. But what I love about it is it teaches little bites, little concepts at a time. So what I like to do is I like to go through the lessons that she learned for the week, and I like to write these little math concept cards. And so I take whatever the concept she learned that week. So for example, this was at the beginning of the year, the community property of addition, and I create these little flashcards that just give the definition or give an example of that math concept. So identity property of addition, and then I just show, oh wait, that's not right. And then I just show how that works. And so I create these little flashcards, and I love them because what I do is throughout our morning meetings, and even in the middle and the end of the year, I go through these flashcards with her, and I pull out ones that she may not understand or she still doesn't know. So if there's something that she still hasn't mastered, I pull those aside, and then throughout our morning meetings, we go over a concept every day, just so that we're keeping up and constantly having that accountability in math. Because with math, you know, obviously, as you guys know, everything builds on the other. And to understand a certain concept, she's going to then struggle in other things. And so this is a way that I can kind of keep track and create these little flashcards where we can just review that math concept that she learned. Also, you know, we have 120 lessons in our curriculum. And so when we get to lesson 40, you know, is she going to remember lesson 13? So this is a way to just keep on doing more and more review throughout the year, and then make sure that we are tackling all of the things that she may not be understanding, and then helping her out and giving her extra help. So that is a project that I work on throughout the week. I just get the 5 lessons that she learned Monday through Friday, and I make these little flashcards for that. And this is my planner, and I showed you guys a planner flip through in my last video. I hope that you enjoyed that. Leave it in the comments below if you did. All right, so continuing on with our list, I do also, other than grading, I do have some other things I want to put in here. For example, I want to start looking at February unit studies. What am I going to do for February for my homeschool? What are we going to study? I always like to do a seasonal thing, so I'm going to start brainstorming for that. Morning plans, figuring out what our morning plans are going to be for that seasonal loop that I do throughout the week. And then I do also need to prepare a grammar test for my 3rd grader. So I'm going to work on drafting that. So if I'm able to get all of this stuff done, I really feel accomplished for the week. So I'm just going to get started plugging at this to-do list and get it and try to get as much done as I can.
I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon needs the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire. I don't know what I'd do without you. You make me smile, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon is the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire. I just want you, I just need you. I don't know what it is you do. I just want you, I just need you. I don't know.
Hey everyone, so that's it. That is my homeschool reset day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you got some ideas from it. Didn't get to get everything done on my list, but definitely will be splitting up those different items from my list for the rest of the week, maybe leaving some longer projects for the next weekend. I always like to take about half of a day during the weekend to just kind of get myself reset, get all of the things I need to do so that I have a smooth week ahead. So what do you guys do to reset for a new homeschool week? I would love to know. Leave it in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe and to like this video because it really helps the algorithm so that other people can be able to watch my videos as well and get inspiration and resources for homeschooling and for mom life and all the other things that I do. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.